Here we have the Jbl Prx515. The special speaker, what I'm holding right now is just the amplifier. This amplifier seems to be the issue. So the speaker works, overheats, continues to shake, distorted sound output. I mean, so many issues with this speaker, and I come to find out the problem is right here. As you can see, it's actually loose. This capacitor is very dangerous, stores a lot of power, have to be very careful with it. But I'm going to replace that right there, and this should solve this issue. So if you're having the same problem with your PRX, you're having tons of issues, open it up, take the amp out, and take a look at the capacitors and any other component that may be having issues. So guys, to remove this board, it's not easy, as usual. So you have to remove all of the screws. As you can see, all of these have been removed. Everything that's on this board, all the screws and all of the plates that are for heat, they all have to come out. And also I removed this, which is that right there, that cover, just so I could expose this wire and be able to unplug it, because that way I could lift this head up. But I'm going to leave all that alone. So basically when I lift up this board, this will still be connected, and that is okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm still be able to do what I have to do with that capacitor right there. So, but here's another thing. To lift this board up, you see right there, you have to be very careful. You have to pry it all the way under. You see there's a final sheet that's all the way in the bottom. So you have to pry it. Otherwise, you're going to mess up some of the components that are basically soldered to the bottom of the board, but they also touch this metal bracket here. And doing so with time and heat, it's almost like it's glued, right? So you're going to have to pry it real gentle and try to get all of them loose, and then you'll be able to get this board off. So I was able to separate it, as you can see, the part that I took out from here. But this was no joke. It was pretty tight in there, and I had to be very careful not to damage anything. So now I'm going to begin soldering that capacitor back on. We're going to put it right where it was. Okay guys, the soldering job has been done, and now it's nice and sturdy. So this baby is ready to be put back. So now I'm gonna put it back and put all the screws, and we're gonna test it. Okay, now this baby is ready to go back in there, and then we're gonna put it in the speaker and test it. Okay, so I got everything back together except the front cover, leaving that off for now, just in case I need to go back in there for whatever reason. But we're gonna turn on the power, since I already got the powers back on, the cables back on. So power's on. We got the light in the front. That means it's on. Serrato's ready, mixer's ready. Let's see. Whoa. Woo, look at the difference. Sounds really clean. And one of the issues that I had before, I'm gonna lower the music. One of the issues that I had before, immediately after turning on, I could put my hands on this amplifier and it was super hot. It was getting hot so fast, and that's because of that capacitor. Now that capacitor has been fixed, this speaker sounds like brand new. Sounds like brand new, and it's all set. So if you're having the same problem, look at the capacitor.